Getting ready to film another video here. We're totally going to ignore that sign and go check out some Vinho Verde in a can. This is the inlet right by where I live. And as I just said, not really supposed to be tasting wine out here, but we're going to do that anyway. Boats still wrapped up for the winter here at the beginning of April. That over in the distance there, they just built that. That's Storm Gate. Alright, after Sandy we kind of need that. And see the fish jumping out there? Having a good old time out there. Bunker here. They're basically big bait fish. Really don't want to eat them. Anyway, I just put in a couple park benches over here. We're going to go to those park benches, and that's where we're going to taste this today. That off in the distance there is New York City. I'm not quite sure how well you can see that from here. Okay. Couple of benches here. I'm going to get set up and we'll turn the camera back on. See what we think about this Vinho Verde in a can. Alright, well, as you saw from the intro there, it's Hart from I Heart Wine here again. Today, coming to you from a place where I'm not supposed to be drinking alcohol once again. I don't know how I always find these places, or just New Jersey parks suck and they never let anybody have any fun. But here we are, going to be trying some Gazela White Wine in a can, product of Portugal. It's labeled as refreshing white wine. Portuguese law restricts them from actually calling it Vinho Verde, which is what it is. One of the top selling white wines from Portugal, northwest Portugal, sort of on that borderline where Spain kind of caps off above Portugal. So those two regions sort of close together, where Albarino is the #1 white grape. Both places make it slightly different styles, okay? Most of the time in Spain you get a drier version, but it's still meant to be fresh and bubbly. Right? And here, this one's from Portugal, again in a can. I'm going to pour some into this glass so I can read the can a little better. I opened it, alright? Let's see what we got here. Alright? We got a little bit of bubbles, okay, a little bit of spritz, okay? Not like a champagne or anything, just a little bit of bubbles in there. Alright, now that I can twist this can around so I can read it a little better. 87 calories per serving. Alright, how many servings are in a container here? Oh. Well, it's a little sneaky. So it's 1.69 servings per container. So, so 87 times 1.69 would be the calorie content for a can. Let's face it, nobody's opening one of these things and just drinking one serving and leaving 0.69 of another serving in this can. You're drinking the whole damn can. So that's I hate the way people are sneaky about their serving suggestions and sizes and calorie counts and all that kind of stuff. So so that looks good. It's probably, again, I'm not doing the math off the top of my head, but so you're talking about 100 and something in a can, so not exactly less than your seltzers. that's sort of the way they're trying to push it right there, right? I'll have to look at a seltzer can a little more closely when I get back to the store and see if they're as deceptive as that in their serving size, right? In any case, though, it is 9% alcohol. That's definitely more than your typical seltzer. This is, I think, going to be a great beach sipper. All right, just don't be totally fooled by that calorie content. It's a cool can. It's bright, grabs your attention. Should be, so you get four cans in a four cans in a 4-pack. Duh. All right, that's a stupid statement, but they're gonna come in a 4-pack, and so that's a liter of wine in a 4-pack. Probably close to like $8.99, $9.99. Most places you're gonna find this as a retail price. Good price for a liter of wine. Again, Vinho Verde, typically bright, fresh, acidic, just perfect for summer days. It's meant to be drunk young, so that's why there's really no issue for it to be in a can, along with the CO2. So the CO2 is keeping it fresh in there. A lot of times wines have a lot of added sulfites. The added sulfites, once they're trapped in the can, sort of give it that eggy kind of smell when it first comes out of the can. That will blow off in most cases if you're drinking wine out of a can, but then you got to be patient, or you have to pour it into a glass, which I did today for tasting purposes. But let's face it, again, if you're drinking wine out of a can, it's probably for convenience. You probably just want it straight out of the can, sitting on the beach, sipping out of the can, right? So for professional tasting purposes, though, that is like crystal clear. It is not called green Vinho Verde, green wine. It's not called green wine because the wine itself is green. It's green meaning young, fresh, right? Like springtime, which is where we are right now. Bright apples, pear, and a little citrus on the nose. That's sort of what jumps out. Again, young, fresh, fruity flavors. My mouth is just watering. Begging for another sip or something to eat with this. That crisp acidity, it's really perfect. This is a great white wine, especially for people who are new to wine. There's no oak, there's nothing offensive about this wine. It's just a really easy sipping wine, easy drinking wine. Perfect for on the beach near where we are today, or any other summertime activity. Again, Gazela wine in a can. Tastes great. Way better than most seltzers. Personally, probably healthier for you as well. All right, refreshing white wine from Portugal. I'm going to highly recommend this for your summertime sipper. All right. Very good. All right, so I'm going to pack this up for today. Maybe I'll get some extra footage of the beach on the way out of here. But before somebody comes and yells at me for drinking alcohol where I'm not supposed to be, until next time, I hope you heart your wine as much as I do. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button. Follow us here on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, I Heart Wine, across the board. We have a website as well. We have some merchandise available on the website. I will try to link it here as well, so you can get those. We have t-shirts, sweatshirts, some other fun things. We are starting a connection with an international wine club as well. So you'll see links for those coming up soon. Sort of a wine of the month club where you can do as little as 2 months or as much up to a year of wine. So lots of fun stuff coming up here at I Heart Wine. Please subscribe, share, let your friends know, so we can all have fun with wine together. Cheers.